Hey, good morning, Sanger. This is Patrick with Home Plate Real Estate Group Incorporated, and here is your Sanger Real Estate Market Update for February 28th, 2025. Currently in Fresno, the median list price is $595. The median price for new listings in Sanger is the same thing, $595. Your price per square foot has increased or come down just slightly to $300 a square foot. Your average days on market are way up there at 129 days on market, with your median days on market being at 63. I'm seeing a 37% price decrease. And what that means is sellers are not getting what they're asking for on their initial list price. And 37% of those individuals that have listed their homes are reducing prices. I've seen a 0% increase. So with your average days on market and your median days on market being relatively high, we're seeing a lot more price reductions in the market in Sanger than we have seen price increases in the market. Currently, the inventory in Sanger is listed at 27. So that's 27 houses on the market in Sanger. The median rent in Sanger is $1,995. That's typically for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, basically a starter home. I'm seeing a slight price reduction, or not a price reduction. I'm seeing the 30-year fixed rate mortgage coming down now. So that's a good thing. That's going to put more buyers with the ability to go out and buy a home. And my suggestion is, if you want to buy a home, buy a home. Don't sit here and wait for the market to adjust. People waited for the market to adjust when percentage was at 2.5%, and it's never going to get back down that low. So buy a house, write your mortgage interest off on your taxes like everybody else does. It'll save you in the long run. Make an extra payment a year. That'll save you as well. But I digress. So unfortunately, the federal government has slashed some significant amount of people in HUD, and on more specifically on the fair housing side of things. So if you are an individual that's in one of the familiar status, race, creed, color, nationality, and you think that you weren't able to get that listing because of your race, creed, color, nationality, familial status, all that sort of good stuff, you had recourse to go to HUD and ask them to do an investigation into that. Well, it's kind of out the window right now because they've cut that entire program. So unfortunately, it is the times that we live in, but hopefully that'll change and they'll bring some of these people back. I'm hoping. Be good for the real estate market. Other than that, like I said, I'm a flat fee listing company, and I can save you a ton of commission. The California Association of Realtors and the National Association of Realtors lost a huge lawsuit. Specifically, the National Association of Realtors lost a huge lawsuit, and they basically are trying to rebrand the commission structure. It's still, believe it or not, 3% on the list side, 3% on the buy side. That's what all these listing companies are telling you. That's what all these buyer agents are telling you, and that's not, in fact, true. You drive the market. You as the seller drive the market. You as the buyer drive the market. If you don't want to pay that agent 3%, say, I'm not going to pay you 3% to do A, B, C, and D. And on the buy side, A, B, C, and D is relatively simple. We all live in a digital market. writing a contract on a particular piece of property is relatively easy, even if you have to print that contract up, go to that individual's house and have them sign the contract and then ship it off to the listing agent. Still relatively easy. That's not 3% of the listed price of the house, my personal opinion. So as a flat rate listing company, I don't charge 3%. Nowhere near do I charge 3%. So I also own my own real estate company. I also own my own media company, which means photography, videography, drone work, all the marketing stuff I can do just as well and sometimes better than Realty Concepts, London Properties, EXP, you name it. I have access to it just like they do. Listing a house on the MLS system automatically puts it into Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com. Don't let these agents fool you by saying, they have the best and they can do that on top of what. No, it's automatic. The MLS automatically populates that stuff out. So if you got a listing agent telling you that, BS, kick them to the road, tell them to go kick rocks and call me, because I'll be honest with you. If you go back and search some of my older real estate stuff from years ago, I knew that the National Association of Realtors and the California Association of Realtors was going to lose bigly in the real estate market on this commission structure thing. So I always branded my company as a flat fee company, which saves you a significant amount of money. So if you want to save some money, feel free to reach out to me. My company name is Home Plate Real Estate Group Incorporated. My business office is in Fresno. And I'm a short distance to Sanger, and be more than willing to put one of my signs in your front yard trying to sell your property at a reduced rate. And what else is ironic is I offer if you don't like anything that I do, I write in my real estate contracts, 100%. I write in all my real estate contracts, as a matter of fact, that if you don't like any of my services, you can fire me with 24 hours notice. I only need the 24-hour notice to take things off the market, right? That it takes a little while to get in the MLS and, have you guys sign the paperwork, all that sort of good stuff. Realty Concepts isn't going to do that for you. London Property isn't going to do that for you. EXP isn't going to do that for you. I'm the broker. I'm the owner. If you don't like anything that I do, or you just want to go with another company and pay that 3%, I'll sign off on that contract saying, not good, bye, sayonara, thank you, good luck to you. So if you want to save some money, feel free to reach out. Home Plate Real Estate Group Incorporated, 559-664-6154. Leave me a message and I will return your call just as soon as I can. Sanger, you guys have a great week.